Hello everyone, I am Harshita MP and I'm studying in 6th semester Bangalore Institution of Technology. Today in this video I will be discussing about the Devops and what are the prerequisites that are necessary in order to run and build our Devops application. Then we will install each of the packages and libraries that are necessary in order to build a DevOps project. Okay, let's get started. Okay. Firstly, let's understand what is DevOps. DevOps is a combination of development and operations, and it is a tool that is designed for an organization to deliver applications and services at a high speed and more reliability. The basic goal of the DevOps is to shorten the software development lifecycle. Okay. So let's see what are the prerequisites that are necessary in order to build a DevOps application. Firstly, we need a version control. That for that we will be using Git. Okay, then we will need build automation tools like Maven and Gradle in order to manage our external libraries. Then we need to have servers like Junkin for continuous integration, and for continuous deployment. In order to deploy our projects, we will be using Ansible. We will be running all these things in a stable environment like Ubuntu, virtual machine, and JDK. Okay, let's get started with the installation part. Okay, firstly, let's install Ubuntu virtual and virtual machine. In order to do that, go to a browser. Okay, and type download Ubuntu. Okay, so click on the first link and click on the download button. It is about 6 GB, so I'm not going to be installing this one. Make sure your internet is secure and strong in order to install this Ubuntu, and it's going to take a while. So have patience. Why are we installing Ubuntu? Because it is more stable, it is more secure, and at an organization level, it is more secure and stable. That is correct. As a user perspective, it is easy to it has very easy user interface, and it is easy to use, and it is faster, and it's more reliable. Okay, it's just another software just like Windows and Mac OS, but the Ubuntu is solely and completely from Linux family. Okay, next we will be installing virtual machine. Okay, virtual box or virtual machine, either way it is the same. Virtual download virtual machine. Okay, click on the downloads, and based on your system and device, click on your device. Mine is Windows. I click on this one. Why are we installing virtual machine? Because it gives you an isolated environment where you can run, build your and deploy your DevOps applications. We are simply creating the barrier between your personal files and your development DevOps files. So it creates a space where you can run your DevOps applications without disturbing the personal files on your devices. Okay, so click on this and you will be installing it. But since I already have installed it, I'm gonna skip this part. So now once you have installed it, you will get something like this. Okay, so type like VM. Click on the blue star button right over here. Okay, VM name can be anything. I'm just gonna give Ubuntu and dev DevOps. I'm just gonna give it like this, and we will move our Ubuntu project Ubuntu from our Windows to this one. virtual machine. Then we'll click on next. Username, we can give anything. I'm gonna write my name here. Okay. And password, I'm just gonna keep it simple. That is 111. And here also I'm just gonna give it 111. Okay, so host name was actually taken, so it's fine. Just make some changes, make it unique. 123, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, Ubuntu. Yeah, I'm gonna give it as Ubuntu, and I'm gonna install this in the background. Next, and base memory you can keep from 4 MB to 20,000 MB. I'm gonna keep it somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000. I'm gonna keep it as 4,886 MB. Then number of CPUs I'm gonna keep 4, and the disk size you can variate from 4 MB to 2 TB. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it as it is, and I'm gonna go next, finish, and it'll take a while in order to power up. So after about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll get something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my password. Enter. So you get this window. You get your virtual machine window. What we have done is we have successfully moved our Ubuntu folder from our regular device to the virtual machine. Okay. So now let's install the packages that are necessary. Go to the terminal. Okay. Okay. And firstly, we'll be installing JDK, that is Java Development Kit. It is more like an engine. Most of the DevOps tools that we'll be using, that is Maven and the Gradle, are built using Java. Okay, that is the reason we'll be installing Java, as most of our libraries are built or written and scripted in Java. So in order to do that, how do we install? First command we'll be using is sudo apt update. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think it gave the wrong spelling. Sudo apt update. Okay. For that, enter your password. My password I'm just gonna enter, which won't be visible, so don't worry. So after about 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, you'll get something like this. Now let's install the latest version of our JDK. The latest version that is available right now is uh, 21 version. So we will be using this command in order to install the latest version, that is 21 version. So enter, that is sudo apt install open JDK 21 JDK. Okay, click on enter. Yeah, it is done. It has successfully installed JDK. Now let's verify if the installation is done. How do we do that? Type Java and minus minus version. Okay, yeah, it is showing that we have installed 21 version, number 21. So we are done with the installation part of the JDK. Next we will be installing the uh, Maven and Gradle. What is Maven and Gradle? These are like the build automation tools in, okay. So in your DevOps project, we will need about 50 different, or more than that, we will be requiring more libraries from, like we need external libraries. So Maven and Gradle list all the necessary libraries and packages that are necessary for your DevOps. Maven lists the libraries, the external libraries that are necessary using form.xml, while Gradle lists using build.gradle. The main difference between these two are that Gradle is more faster and more flexible. Okay, let's install it. The command that we use to install Maven is sudo apt Maven install Maven. Okay, so okay, let's give clear and so name minus version. Yeah, this is correct. Now let's install Gradle. Sudo, the command is sudo apt install Gradle. Okay, it will be done. Check the version Gradle minus version. Okay, so the Gradle version that we have installed is 4.4.1. So let's install tree. So for that we'll use this command tree, and we're also done with this. And we'll check the version of the tree. Okay, the tree version that we have installed is for 2.1.1. Why are we installing tree? Tree gives us the structure of the Maven project. It gives the branching of what and all are existing, what are the files and folders that are existing in our Maven project. Okay, so moving further, we will install our Git. Okay, in order to install Git, we will type sudo apt install Git. Okay, it'll take about a second, and now it is done. Why have we installed Git? Git allows you to track all your code. It doesn't allow any of the user to overwrite. It allows multiple users to access your code and make changes, but it does not allow anybody to overwrite. The original code stays as it is. It also gives you it is like a log that helps you look at the changes that you have made previously to your original code. Okay, you can track everything about your code. Okay, let's see which version have we installed. So git minus version. Okay, so git version that I have installed is 2.43.0. So now let's get into the configuration of your actual git account to this one. So in order to do that, firstly log into your git account. Mine is already logged in. So, this is now click on your profile. This is my user ID. Okay. Okay. In order to configure your account, type this command and press enter. Here in the username, uh, type your username. Okay. So after this, we will go with global user dot email. Okay. Configure your email, and oh, I think I made a spelling mistake. So let's just Acharya and press enter. Now your GitHub account is con configured successfully. So this was about installing all the packages that we have that we were that are necessary for Devops. We have installed. So in order to summarize, we installed the JDK. We installed automation tools that is Maven and Cradle, and we also installed the uh, tree and Git, also configured the Git, and then we did all of these things in Ubuntu and virtual machine. So this was about DevOps prerequisites and the setup of packages. So thank you all.